It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. And, of course, Davion Mitchell. Without his presence, they'll have to overcome the hole there.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
It's Pippen on the wing. Holmgren the screen. Pippen can't hit. McDaniels in the post. Right side Towns. Pass to Roy. And the rejection by Holmgren. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. That one good for two. You know what stands out, Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
Going inside. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game. Towns the screen. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
To the paint. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Ball from deep three-point territory. The quick look, no good that time. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Ball. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Count it. And that's 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
It's good to see Ball not settling for a jump shot. He's at his best when he's attacking the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
It's Pippen with the drive.
You know, because of Pippen's length and athleticism and savvy, he's hard to match up against, especially when he's on the drive.
First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Another shot. And Holmgren finishes inside.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Outside, Ball. Left side, Towns. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Floats it up for Pippen. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And he makes the first.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Clock at 6. Holmgren in the corner. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 6. Driving the lane. Gobert. The layup missed.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 1. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Here's Gobert after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Back to Gobert. And they'll get another chance. Towns the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
Holmgren with the steal. Here's Pippen. Oh.
Boy, that's major force and ferocity by Scottie Pippen on that slam. No messing around with that one.
Pass to Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 7 points.
Superb focus from the big man, Karl Anthony Towns. Just brushing off that defense with ease.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Schroeder, left side. Here's Gobert. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gobert's got his 2nd basket of the night.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Outside Williams. 1:56 left here in the second. From 13, just 4 to shoot. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Williams has got his 1st basket of the night.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Mr. Gobert, a baseline J, and he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. .115 left to play in the first half. Gobert can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Outside Williams. The screen from Thompson. It's stolen by Jones. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Martin.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
At the top of the key, Williams. Gets an open look and hits. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Thompson outside. And here is Giddey. Still without a basket. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Oklahoma City. Ball with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Got a piece of it. Here's Towns. And that one drops. Towns has got 9.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Off the inbound, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Roy, and then Roy with the jam.
Man, Roy can fly.
The Thunder leading by 3. Over in the corner, Dort. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Right side Roy to the left side wing. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oklahoma City foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First personal foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And there's the call on Roy. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Pass to Williams. Back to Giddey. On the wing, Williams. To stop the drought. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Josh Giddey.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellows inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive.
That was worth the price of admission.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
6 on the shot clock. Giddey. The Thunder with another miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
The drive-by Ball.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Thompson. From the arc. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And I don't think Thompson has ever thought twice about shooting. Supreme confidence in that J.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Oubre on the wing. Still scoreless. Inside. And it's Ball in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Thunder trailing by 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
The Timberwolves gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Giddey with it. There's Williams with the 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Timberwolves leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
Here's Minnesota. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And Reed has it in the corner. Drills it from outside. Reed's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he drives in. Holmgren can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Well, it's great seeing ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Pass to Giddey. Off the run. Connects from three-point range.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside Roy. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
He's a terrific two-guard, Roy, with tremendous court vision.
Here's Pippen. Can't cash in from close range. Outside Roy. Pass the ball. And here's Towns. He's guarded by Williams. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Outside Williams. This one for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Reed. Towns with it. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Back to Reed. To the inside. And Karl Anthony Towns again. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And great job by Holmgren to maintain his balance and just fending off the defense there. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Giddey. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Thunder foul.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 11. 1:27 left in the game. Timberwolves leading by 11. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Roy. Outside ball. Right side Roy. Down low. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Assisted by.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub
For Minnesota.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Roy.
Shooting for Minnesota, Brandon Roy.
Both shots good from the stripe. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wallace left side. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Thunderball.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.